The following video is rated PG for puzzling gameplay. Viewer discretion is advised.
Yo, how's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Tetris Attack Speedrun Tournament 2022, brought to you by the League of Puzzle Speedrunners. Got a really good matchup coming up between Cards of the Heart and S1x. This is one of the butthole clenching moments of the tournament for both of these runners. So I am Tayman. We're giving BB Forky, the co-tournament organizer, a little bit of a break. Joined by I Like Being Smart / Nicole, who I'm sure is also very excited about this matchup.
I am very excited about this matchup. I have been preparing with Thick on and off. We've been doing mock matches. We've been doing practice races to try to prepare for our opponents, and I cannot wait to see how this turns out.
Yeah, if the matchup was determined by amount of practice put in, S1x would definitely be the winner here because he's really been grinding. You know, Cards has had other stuff interrupting, hasn't been able to get that practice in, but still pretty good favorite at the moment. But we'll talk more about that. If you are new to the scene, not familiar with the game, or just don't know about the speedrun strats, we've put together a nice little video by tournament organizer Cards of the Heart himself, explaining some of the strategies that the players are going to be using in this tournament.
Tetris Attack is a match 3 puzzle game released for the Super Nintendo in August 1996 for North America and November 1996 for Europe. It was also broadcast on the Japanese Teleview service from November 1996 until the service was discontinued in June 2000. As a match 3 puzzle game, if you match at least 3 of the same panel either horizontally or vertically, the panels will disappear. To win, however, you'll need to do more than simply match 3 at a time. You need to make combos and chains to not only prevent your gradually rising stack from reaching the top of your playfield for a time, but also send garbage to your opponent to make their stack reach the top of their playfield. You make combos by matching more than 3 panels in a row at the same time. They don't keep your stack from rising for very long, but they do send small garbage blocks to your opponent that can quickly add up if stacked correctly. You make chains by linking sets of 3 or more matches together. Make a set of panels disappear and then have the panels directly above them fall into another match. Not only does this keep your stack from rising for a longer period of time, but it will also make thicker garbage blocks that will be more effective at actually filling out your opponent's stack to the top. If your stack reaches the top of your playfield and the game tries to break the stack through the top, you lose, so you want to avoid this at all costs and force it on your opponent as much as possible. To beat these computer opponents, you'll have to either make sure that they run out of time while their stack is completely topped off, send so much garbage to your opponent so that they can no longer make a move, or send garbage to your opponent in such a way so that they think they can no longer make a move. That said, due to the way this game handles combo garbage as well as the overall speed of these opponents, you will almost exclusively see our players make them run out of time through timely garbage attacks. Easy mode has 10 stages, normal mode has 11 stages, and hard and V-hard, as we call it, have 12. In this tournament, players will be racing through those stages to get to the end as fast as they can. The first player to defeat the final opponent wins the race. The first player to win a predetermined number of races wins the match. Best of luck to all of our players.
Alright, welcome back. So, the tournament format that we've been using for, I believe, the third tournament in a row, going back to TA the Tetris Attack 2020 tournament. So in group stages here, all matches are going to be on the 1-player versus mode. We have 20 players divided into 4 pools of 5 players each. And these group stages are designed to be played through every possible game mode. So in the past, we mostly did V-hard. Well, now players got to be used to the different speeds of easy, normal, hard, and V-hard. So players will agree on a mode to start with, and then the loser of each game will get to counter pick with a difficulty that has not been selected. And of course, if it gets to a game 5, then that game can be on any difficulty. So the loser of game 4 does have the advantage, as they will get to pick the final difficulty in that decisive game 5. We got a round-robin format. Each of these players are going to play against every other player in the pool, and each player does get a bye in this tournament, which is nice. You know, I'm enjoying my bye week right now, not having to stress over the match. I will promptly resume stressing next week. And the top 2 players in each group are going to advance to the final bracket. So 8 out of 20 people are going to be moving on to the main action. So one thing that we've added in recent tournaments is a crowd-funded prize pool. You can contribute to the pool by either cheering or donating directly, or gifting subs and giving people some nice puzzle-themed emotes. Grand prize is going to be 40% of that, hopefully $500 that we reach, all the way down to 3% to anyone that makes the main bracket. They're guaranteed at least 3%. So, you know, you get into the main bracket, you get bopped twice by, hypothetically speaking, by Cards-of-the-Heart and FFR Pro just by some ridiculous shenanigans. If that were to happen, that person would get 3%. So, you know, $15, that's like a nice value menu.
You know, you also get 3% if you get bopped into redemption and be a 2-time redemption finalist and end up beating a very good PvP player there. You also get 3%. So, it hypothetically speaking, of course.
Yeah, those are some really good scenarios that we came up with. Like, I think we should improv more. I think we got a knack for it. But though, and anyone 2% raffled off for the redemption winner. So we're being told to move on here. So let's take a look at the pool 3. We got at the top right now. We got Lunar, Cards, and 6, and I think 2 out of the 3 of those players are, I'd say, the favorites to move on. And this is going to be a key matchup right here with Cards of the Heart versus 6. Both of them 1-0, and the winner of this matchup is likely, not guaranteed, but I think likely to move on to the main bracket. So let's take a look at just how these two competitors shape up. And so, Smart, you like being called the grandma of the community, don't you? I don't want to. I think I remember that.
This is something I've adopted this tournament, but yeah, sure.
Oh, okay, so why don't you tell us? I've been here a long time. Why don't you tell us about Cards and 6 here?
Well, Cards has been part of the great summer of 2013, as I like to call it. He came in a little bit after that, but he's one of the people who really kind of started to revolutionize kind of strats, because we used to play this game with no strats back in the day, if you can believe it, and Pokemon Puzzle League as well. So kind of coming in and kind of solidifying strats, and he's really been a pioneer of that. And 6 has just come in the past couple of years, very known for his analytical play. I think one of 6's strengths when he practices is he plays through the entire game. So like if he does an easy mode run, he doesn't reset. Does no reset runs to get used to these tournament positions. And his PBs have been improving since qualifiers as well. So this is going to be a really close match. I still think Cards is going to take it 3-1. I think it could go 3-2, but I think at the end of the day, Cards' just raw experience will take it. But if 6 ends up winning, I will happily take a pie to the face. Let's put it that way. A metaphorical pie to the face. So...
Yeah, 6 has evolved from, in his words, a dark horse to a regular horse. As we see those leaderboard times he has put up, all top 10 except for the V-Heart at 11, and still another member of the sub-8 club, which has just been burgeoning over the past few months. A lot of new entrants to the V-Heart club, sub-8 V-Heart club, and 6 has been one of them. So definitely within the margin of RNG, as we like to say. And you talked about how 6 has, really taken his time with this game, not resetting, getting lots of practice in. He has also been doing post-match breakdowns of most of the previous weekend's matches on his channel. So he is... really been not just through the practice, but also developing his board vision just by looking at all of those videos. And we've seen through his playstyle, he's really started to take after, top players like Forky, just maybe not having that raw cursor speed, but having that really good board vision, very compact cursor movements, able to set up combos. I think Cards has a little better board vision, a little better cursor speed, but it is close. It's still going to be an uphill battle for 6, as, Cards is just one of the legends of this community. Second place in every single category, and to compare to Yoshi is like to compare to Barry Bonds, which, really isn't a fair comparison. So Cards is about as good as it gets, but anything can happen in this game, and there's a reason we're so excited for this matchup. So, and any final thoughts before we get to the showdown, Smart?
No. Number 3, Cards of the Heart. Number 66. Board vision, combo master versus analysis master. We're going to be coming at you right now.
I don't think your microphone spike kicked in that time, so...
Oh, nice.
GG's.
Well done.
All right, we will go ahead and let our runners... let our runners know that they can go ahead and get started. I'm sure... we'll check on that in case Forky is still in the middle of Rocket League at the moment.
I mean, I guess Bop Cards does conveniently fit in the password part. That's kind of amazing.
Just Forky passing us notes in the background. No, don't worry about it. All right, so we are counting down here. We're going to be starting on Very Hard.
This is not what 6 and I talked about at all, but I'm okay with it. So 6 and I were doing some strategy, him for this match, me with my match with Foxy yesterday. And this is definitely different than what I was expecting to start, but I still think this is okay. The reason I think this is okay is because, and it's funny that you said, like, with Cards, because he's never really been known for his cursor speed either. Cards has been more of a deliberate guy, so it's very interesting to me to see these two styles kind of match off, because I think they're closer, I think they're closer than one may think. But Cards just a little bit short there with the clear. Nice 13-second start for 6 there. he will be happy with that. Getting a good Lakitu to start is always a good feeling. So
Definitely starting off strong
yeah.
there. Cards uncharacteristically not getting many combos in that opener, and that's what led to the Lakitu clear. I noticed a 6 that he could have gotten that he just missed, so hopefully just like an early slip up there. 6 getting a 17 second, as Bumpty is just doing Bumpty things. Is that going to be a crush?
Wow!
Oh no!
No! Drop it, drop it, drop it!
Okay, there's
Okay.
the crush on Bumpty. The 25 seconds, 6 building up a little bit of a lead here, and he's going out a little further. I think he saw that that Poochie was down pretty low there. He went out to...
Wow! Trying to get fancy with those reds there. This is a fantastic start for 6. Exactly what he's looking for. If you're gonna build a lead, you've got to build it before Cave, because once Cave
Ooh.
hits 10 second for cards?
Yeah, really good there.
What?
The bounce back that he wanted, and you know, like the early times do count. So like, you know, building up that early lead, even if you have if you're behind early. What are you doing, Wiggler? That's enough of that. And okay, Poochie is just gonna... Card is a little short. Clear
Calm down, Wiggler.
on both
Calm
sides.
down.
Okay, getting the
I forget
33
if
seconds.
6 screen watches or not, but he's got to know that 33 seconds just, you know, it's okay. It's okay. One bad stage, it's okay. We all can't be Yoshi, it's fine. So that brings them back to even after that rough start from cards. We'll see here what's going to happen. Oh.
What? Not
Oh, that lag chain was so pretty.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no!
This is gonna fall a little bit behind here. Okay, Froggy, can you not? Please? We're seeing
God.
some block RNG is cards as Froggy had the big pillars, and
Wow.
and 6's was pretty flat and allowed Froggy to get it clear there, and Card's gonna take the lead here.
Oh. Okay, the down stack here is okay. Cards having the awareness to just combo spam a little bit after that initial chain. Very nice there. 6 going out big, just because he's not getting a lot of combos. Only the 1-4 combo in with that.
Oh, it's gonna be a lot of stop time. And like doing those big attacks, they're really a lot more punishing if you don't have pillars. And you know, after a few wrong stages, 6 has gotten a couple.
I see you, Cards. I saw that swap there. That was some chef's kiss swap in there. That like 1 frame, 2 frame swap that he got to get that 5 combo. Oh man, it's oh.
Cards of the Heart, not bad at this game.
Yeah, confirmed.
He's going on to Raven, and that is a beautiful opener. Raven's pretty high with those pillars, but is Raven going to do the thing where he just, you know, does some bullcrap for a long time? And
Yeah, he did it.
Yeah, it was cool.
Right.
I think Raven will probably be out of time here and gets to the 23. Full stage lead going into the cave. About 5 minutes. Really solid for them.
What a good cave time on V-Hard. Usually, I have slightly lower standards than these top players, but usually if I'm getting in cave sub 6, feels pretty good. In a match like this, where you're playing against cards, you know, ideally, 6 probably wants to get in sub 530, which he'll miss that a little bit depending on if this is a quick kill or not, but looks like Raven's gonna get there.
Oh, he almost had the cheese on on Koopa. And I think this will be good for 6 on Raven. You know, 23, not bad. And Koopa's all the way down there.
Oh!
This is, gets the automatic chain, and probably gonna have time to get to those greens now. And
Alright, this is 6's chance to catch up here. Because we're gonna be killing at least another 10 seconds off of this.
okay, Koopa.
Koopa?
A 5 chain off the garbage. A 6 chain,
it.
automatic 6 chain
Oh
off the
my
garbage.
God.
Not allowed.
Whoa! Oh my god! Okay, this is 6's chance here. He's got to send some good follow-up.
It's a pretty good follow-up. The Koopa does not.
Koopa's gonna have second tier. Oh, okay. Okay, lead
What is
change.
happening?
Lead change.
Can we stop?
I am attempting not to be biased, but this lead change is pretty swag. But also, Hookbill? Hookbill?
Oh, be careful, cards. Finally going down, and yeah, we see cards just despairing there. Because that was just some grade A bullcrap. Oh, and that's is that gonna be a cheese? Yeah!
Cheese! Let's go! Wow. Great cheese there, and he started with a lower stack than probably he wanted. I didn't see how that started, but it was kind of like, felt like one of those chains where it's like, okay, well, we're here, might as well just keep going. And it ended up paying off quite well, so.
But this might be cheese for cards as well. And get the 19, good bounce back. I don't know how
anything
much...
from 20 in cave is just dandy, so.
Not sure how much 6 sent initially. Kamek had those big pillars. Down stacking.
Yeah.
Okay. Doesn't look like there'll be a clear here.
Yeah.
Hey, and not a bad stage at 32. And 6 is going into Bowser first, and like Kamek is popping off.
Yeah, the sub 9 here for 6, very real. Very real, very possible. Which always feels good in a race. Sub 9 feels good normally, but especially in a race setting, sub 9 feels fantastic. We'll just see how Bowser plays out here. Chain looks like it's starting good so far.
X6. Gonna get a good follow-up here. Just gotta make sure he saves,
Boy. Here we go. It's gonna come down to Bowser.
Oh, but he has a chain! Those yellows...
Oh? I don't...
He's gotta...
The problem is 6's follow-up is off the garbage. Oh!
That's a crush!
That's a crush!
6 is gonna take it!
6 did it!
About a time of 9:06. And it all came down to one troll stage in cave, Koopa punching way above his weight class, taking cards out to a 130, and this Bowser is not being friendly either. Oh.
And just a random second here. Oh my god, Bowser, please.
Goodness gracious. Goodness gracious.
Cards finishing up with the 46 Bowser. Still sub 10, but sub 10 don't matter if your opponent gets a 906. So.
Getting sub 10 with a minute 30 hook build.
Yeah, actually, that's pretty sick. Sub
pretty
10 with
solid.
a minute. Yeah.
That's elite 11 stage run there by cards. But yeah, sub 10 from both runners, and 6 has been putting up some more consistent times. He's been like, high 8s to mid 9s in his practice, roughly.
Yeah.
And that's very competitive, and had a little better luck, and that made all the difference in that first game. Looks like we're going to be going on to hard mode. Cards is counterpicked with. So looks like he still wants to stay at that speed level 6, hard mode, playing at the same speed as V-Hard. Not trying to whiplash 6 by picking easy or normal. It looks like he feels like he's in the zone.
Yeah, and if your only real rough stages comes from hookbill and you know it's because you dropped a chain, like staying in that kind of that V-Hard speed just with a little bit of gentler opponents, I think this is a good counter pick from Cards. You had a good V-Hard run, you had one bad stage, you know why you had the bad stage. Let's just chill at that speed, let's chill at that level and see what happens. So, I like it.
Yeah, not going to be as much trolling in hard mode as we like to say that hard mode is a fair V-Hard because AI is not quite as fast, but they have the same amount of stop time, so you can kill opponents pretty fast in hard mode.
Absolutely.
And we are off to the races. We see Cards is going to have the audio in this beautiful tournament overlay that Cards has put together.
Yeah, like shoutouts to Cards for his like game stepping up with the overlays and over the years and over the tournaments, like making it just look really professional and sleek and swag, and people come in and they're like, whoa, this looks super official, and it's like, yeah, we esports boys, and it's a good feeling. So he's done great work on that, as well as being a top competitor in these tournaments at the same time. So Cards.
Cards is slipping up a little bit.
On purpose.
I think that was a drop.
He has the follow-up.
6 needs to drop this. Getting the chain, and now Bumpy's gonna be able to get the clear here. Now Bumpy's gonna get the chain. You know, commentator's curse, I guess. Getting the trolling early on. 6 is about half a stage behind early on.
If there's one thing I'm not overly worried about, it is 6's mental, because he is very good at getting himself together and realizing, hey, it's just a stage, it's just a race. So he's really good at that. Yeah. I'm like a little low-key jealous that he's so good at that. So
yeah, 6 has always been really chill.
Yeah, versus you and I, Tay, who I feel are maybe a little bit more prone to salt than some other racers. So,
well,
I think that's a fair assessment. I think that's a fair assessment.
Not everyone needs to, harness the salt to play well. Like how in Star Wars there are different versions of the Force.
Right.
Well, no, I'm just guessing. I've never watched Star Wars, but I'm sure what I said was correct in the extended universe or something.
Just cruising here. Oh, I want to make chains that good. Kind of dropped it, but
the horizontal 6 from Froggy. Not that it really matters quite as much in this game, but you still love to see it. Chat is being triggered by me, as was planned.
Nice 12-second from 6 there. So we're staying about a half stage here, which is, hard cave is not V-Hard cave, but cave is still cave. So there's always a chance. If you keep with it early, there's always a chance the cave will cave.
This.
Wow!
Okay. Frog or Blarg totally messing up. And Blarg is just way down at the bottom on both stages.
Hello? Gets lucky that doesn't have enough stop time there to downstack and troll 6 a little bit more. So we're still in that half stage striking distance here. Certainly still a race. This does not mean, 6 is out by any stretch. So
Getting the clear on Cards' side, and if 6 gets a quick kill here, it'll make things a lot closer. He's going out to X7. I think he sees that Lunchfish is quite low. He gets to 14.
That was absolutely on purpose. Excellent awareness there from 6.
So, about a 10 seconds away, I'd say. But, I think Cards' attacks have been a little stronger, a little more compact, and with the larger change that 6 has been doing,
Nice.
That extra shake time can, leave less margin for error. Still gets a solid 19. He's going to lose a little bit of time there.
Both players to cave sub 5, though, which is both of them having really good hard runs so far. That's kind of what you're looking for at this top tier. Or, I don't know. What do you think? Is sub 430 better, or is sub 5 in a race setting still okay to get to cave?
Sub 5 is still pretty solid.
Okay. Obviously, in a PB, you want better than that, but PB grind. But for a race, I think sub 5 is fine for cave.
Oh, this... Okay, what are you doing?
All right.
Okay, nice 15.
Wow, okay. This is getting interesting. Oh. Okay. All right. I'm scared. Oh, so pretty! Oh, I've always loved Cards' gameplay and his ability to see combos.
Why go to Tokyo to see the cherry blossoms bloom when you can just watch sick Cards do combos? Just as beautiful.
Sure. And 6, one line short there, giving Plant a little too much time, and that could be it, depending on what Roman wants to do.
Yeah, that's
okay.
That's not good for 6 in the 30 seconds. It's getting late. And
oh my god! Kamek! The purples! Wow, you're so bad randomly. You're really good in V-Hard, but not so good in hard mode. Okay, we see you. That's fine.
We go into the gentle Bowser, as 6 would call it. And Bowser does not really troll a ton in regular hard mode.
Okay. Responding with 15 seconds there, but with Cards' head start. Oh, we're going to Bowser again. This is not enough.
Oh, but there's a... Oh, Bowser was going to have a chain.
Oh, no!
Okay, let's see
the perfect seconds here. But I don't think he's going to get up in town. Yeah, that's going to be good.
Yeah, just a little bit of trolling, but probably needed to have a couple extra chains off the garbage for 6 to have an opening there. Cards is going to take the second match, but 6 finishing up close behind. 6 finishes with a time of 7:38, and Cards finishes with a time of 7:21. And it was that, I believe it was like a 35-second piranha that...
Yeah, that was the big difference here in this match. Just the unfortunate one stage. So both matches so far have been determined by one weaker stage than the other person. So we are 1-1. We are getting a game 4. We are going to get to see all 4 modes. So now it is a matter of what does 6 want here? Does he want to go easy or does he want to go normal? I think 6 might go easy, actually. From what we've talked about. But we'll see. We'll see what he wants to pick.
Pixie decided to go with normal here.
Full downscale. Okay, that makes sense. Kind of like we were saying in the last match with Carrie, just straight down. That's a good call. I like that call too. I think either one. I mean, you had to pick one or the other, but I think reasoning wise, either one is fine here. As someone who's very invested in the strategy, trying to figure out how to get your opponent, give yourself the best chance to win. So good reasoning from 6, and we will see what happens here in normal mode. Yeah. Jeez. Both of them getting sub 8s on hard mode. Jeez, this match has been good. All right, and we are counting down. We are getting started on race 3 here on normal mode between Cards of the Heart and 6. Very good match we've had here so far. I hope y'all are enjoying it who have been watching. Oh my god, these chains are so pretty on both sides.
Oh, trolling from Cards' Blackatoo. Like in normal mode, just a few extraneous clears. It does tend to count as trolling. So 6, a few seconds head start here. And his stream is a few seconds behind, so we'll keep that in mind as we monitor the lead here.
Here there from Bumpty on Cards' side.
Oh! Super close to a clear on 6's side.
Yeah, that's when you just go, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you, normal mode, for not being as fast. We appreciate it. Oh my god, this lag chain game from Cards today is disgusting. Oh, it's so good. It's like the gameplay I dream of having. Someday I will work on my lag chain game, and then I will be a monster. Until then, I will just have to watch it and weep.
You can always pull up a very easy mode in the training center in Pokemon Puzzle League.
I could.
Get those lag chains going.
That's a spicy idea.
It's a pretty good lag chain from Cards here. But Bumpty or Wiggler, whatever, they're all terrible. Holy cow, we are still neck to neck.
Yeah.
4 stages in.
Toe to toe, pinky to pinky. Yeah. Yeah!
Oh, Cards accidentally doing an accidental clear and decides like, heck it, I'm just gonna chain off of this.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta, man.
It worked.
It worked. Let's go! The improv there from Cards, and he's just shaking his head in the cam, and he's like, I did that. I just did that. He can't believe he pulled that off.
You gotta roll with the punches. I mean, like, sometimes you would just rather, if you get that accidental clear, like, well, you're starting off your chain, like, a little earlier than you expected, and you can get that attack sent a little earlier than you wanted. That's a beautiful attack on Blarg there, and, I think with the fairness of normal mode, I think Card is going to be favored here. Especially with 6's lunge fish going down that low and getting a chain. Hello?
Oh man, this is... You hate to see it. And six knows. 6 knows that's not good enough here. It's like in some races, 30 seconds is fine, and especially in normal mode, especially against cards.
Yeah.
You know you're like a stage behind at this point if you're not screen watching. And if you are screen watching, you do know you're a stage behind because you can see it. That meta! Oh, that meta!
Ooh, that
Did
was
he
a
have enough
beautiful
combos to follow up there? Nice.
good
Well
bounce
done.
back from 6.
Yeah.
That chain was very Cards-esque right there.
Oh, but cards is so on point today.
Oh, look at me. I'm Cards of the Heart. I'm really good at chaining and lag chaining and finding combos.
Combos in the middle of chains, like how? How?
And I put together really good graphics for this tournament, and I'm really passionate about this community. Oh
Oh my god.
I'm Card.
Look, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I have been a Cards of the Heart fangirl for years and years now, you know? So ever since he's been a part of the community, he's done great things and just been a good player and a good dude. So shout outs to Cards. The good 13 there on Hook Bill. And we've only got 2 stages left. So what seemed like a close race now is kind of slipping away from 6, unless he can pull off some miracles here. I don't... Okay.
Yeah. Well, 6 did benefit a little from that hook belt rolling in V-Hard. Like, that's really been the reason he got that. Now, is he gonna... Oh, okay, so Plant's gonna get a clear here.
Oh!
But
One line short and not quite giving enough, just bad drop timing there, but didn't have a whole lot of stop time there. Because sometimes you can tell when the garbage ends up clearing how quick the opponent ends up losing. So they barely got it off. But we'll see. Okay, Cards has got about maybe a 10-second lead or so coming into this Kamek. Oh, why is this so pretty? Oh my god, I'm so jealous. This is so good. The Cards, 1 line short. 1 line short, can Kamek find it? Let's see how 6 does.
no, that's...
Oh, he did not. He sent over the appropriate stuff at the appropriate times, and that is going to be 2-1 for Cards here. Too many 4 combos.
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Yeah, Cards got a little bailed out there too by not sending enough. Kamek just didn't have like any clears, had those pillars on the side, so Cards not overly punished. But it doesn't look like 6 would have been able to take advantage of this as he gets a 28 on Kamek. The final time for that normal mode race was 6:51 for 6 and 6:32 for Cards. So really, 6 staying within like half a stage to a stage for these last 2 games. Like really just staying right on Cards' tail.
Yeah.
You know, 6s and mirrors are closer than they appear.
Okay. That was a good one. I liked that one. I don't care if chat didn't like that one. I liked that one.
You're all the support I need, Nicole.
Alright. So, fantastic jokes aside. Game 4, we are going to easy mode. Because, in this tournament format, we need to go through very hard, normal, and easy before we can get to Game 5. So, there's no question at all where we're going. I don't think there's much of a question that I slightly favor cards here with how both of these players have been playing today. But easy mode is slow. You can double swap. You can underestimate what's happening, even with your lag chains. It's not over yet. That's by no means saying Cards has an automatic win here. He needs to earn it. But the trolling and the RNG can happen, and the double swaps can happen, and we'll see. We'll see. But this has been a great match so far, don't you think, Tay?
Been really good, and it wasn't a clean sweep by Cards at the very least, and Six has been within like 20 seconds in each of his losses. I think what could come into play in easy mode is if the AI gets a clear on easy mode, it will waste like probably a good 5 seconds at least, and they have the opportunity to chain off of it, and that can like make a huge difference in easy mode because it is just so hard to catch up on easy mode. Oh, look at that attack.
I'm crying right now.
13.
Oh, great attacks from both players.
It gets a 15. Holy cow.
Literally just separated by one extra clear on Six's side, I think. But still, great times in easy mode. Anything under 20 seconds here, just because of the speed, more or less, is good. Obviously, you want 15 seconds is fantastic. Okay.
Oh,
okay. I don't barely. Barely.
Not going to be able to get to that.
And Six taking a slightly bigger chain route because he only had about 2 or 3 combos, which is good. If you don't think you have the combos, as we say a lot in these commentaries, if you do not think you have the combos in your chains, just extend the chain a little bit. So, ideally here, you're kind of trying to go for 7 lines as quickly as you can. Obviously watching your opponent and seeing if you need less, like Cards here. Does not need 7 lines, only needs 5.
Oh, 6 might have sent a little too much here. Okay, not getting punished. That could have been bad though if Poochie had a clear lined up.
Agreed.
I think doing overkill in hard mode, it tends to hurt a little more because you're giving the AI that much time to go for a clear, and that's really all the AI will do in easy mode is they'll just like sit there for a bit and then look for a clear. That's a 14 second on Wiggler. Yep, and then there's that RNG we were talking about.
Yeah.
Cards' Wiggler had the pillars, and Six's was flat and just had a clear. And he's gonna fall about 10 seconds behind here.
Okay.
Oh, he's gonna... Cards delaying that attack brilliantly right after Froggy did the clear. I wonder if Six is trying to do the same thing. Ah. Oh, but Froggy just not clearing the reds, I guess.
Okay. Cool story, bro. We'll take it.
Yeah, definitely
That's
not
what I always see. It's
there.
like, oh no.
Oh my god.
It's so good. It's a video game. Ah. Oh. Oh, so pretty. Just so pretty. I just don't know what else to say. I know that's a repetitive commentary, but it's just so pretty.
It's a thing of beauty. I just wish the Puzzle League series got the fraction of the viewership that Tetris did.
Yeah. Really.
Oh, this is literally Tetris Attack. Like, come on, people.
Okay, the extra clear there.
Yeah, Cards has just been... I don't want to say, like, bailed out, but... Oh, yeah! What? Okay! Lunchfish!
Okay, that was definitely eaten. There's no way. Okay, that was super unfortunate on Six's side. He had that 7 combo sitting there and just waiting. That should have dropped so much earlier. He just loses, what, 10 seconds for no reason? Wow. That was... I wonder if Six is going to tell us why that happened, because I think that should have dropped earlier. Wow. And Cards going into Cave, 2 more stages with a stage lead here. I mean, there needs to be some major trolling for Cards to lose this one. But what happened on that fish?
Lunchfish had a freaking 4 chain just set up. And Cards has been the benefiting from just so much fortunate AI block arrangement.
Yeah.
Like, I think the AI has only cleared on him like 1 time, and they've always had pillars, and that's just how it goes sometimes. Cards, the owner of the world record machine, sadly stolen by Yoshi a few years ago. We're trying to get the Interpol involved with that, but still waiting to hear back.
Yeah, they don't really listen to us much, do they?
So, Cards going into the final stage, and I think things are looking pretty good for him, barring some major trolling. Stumbling a little bit on this initial chain, still gets able to pull it back together though, and that's gonna do it. Cards gets like a 547.
Wait, what?
Easy mode.
My god. Okay.
Holy cow.
Okay. Like I wasn't even really watching the time much. All of a sudden, I just looked up, and it's like, oh yeah, casual sub 6. Wait, casual sub 6? Nani? Casual sub 6. Okay.
Yeah,
How do you beat that? How do you beat that? Well, you just don't sometimes, man. You just don't. You can put your game down, and then.
To quote Ty. Sometimes it really do be like that. Sometimes.
It really do be.
Sometimes your opponent's AIs just don't clear the garbage at all, and then your AI just gets like a friggin' 4 chain.
Yeah.
It's 6 getting a solid 643, but really can't compete with that 548 from Cards. So. Still an exciting match, 6 picking up the V-Hard from Card at the beginning, staying close in every single race.
Absolutely.
But it's, in the end, dread it, run from it, the Card's victory comes no matter what. He will take this matchup 3-1 over 6.
Yeah, and even though, Cards, I said it was going to be 3-1 Cards, that was a lot closer. I thought it was going to be close, but that was certainly incredibly exciting. And Six put forward a good effort, but Cards was just on his game today. And if Cards is on his game, then he's a threat. He's always a threat when he's on. So even though there's been this whole meme of, Bob Cards and like, oh yeah, he's lost to some people, like, okay, but he's still Cards of the Heart. There's a reason why he's a consistently top performer in these tournaments, and he just showed us why today.
Yeah, to win against Cards, you basically need to play perfectly and get some pretty good RNG on top of it. Cards only dropped a couple chains that entire match. Got good RNG to boot. So, after 3 weeks in Pool 3, Lunar and Cards are on top of the bracket 2-0, but I believe Lunar still has to go against Cards and 6. So Lunar's really going to be fighting for that third win that would presumably get him into the main bracket. Cards just has to win 1 out of his next 2 matchups, and he will be in, and he's a pretty safe bet to be the number 1 seed from this pool. So
I think that's a safe assumption. I think Cards will come out number 1 here, and I think it'll come down to Lunar 6 in the last week to see who's coming out of this bracket, or out of this group, number 2. So
that's gonna be such
Oh.
a good match.
I will be screaming at my TV a lot for that. Those are my 2 rivals, man. Those are my 6 and Lunar are like my unofficial new rivals, so I am definitely looking forward to that. But if you're with us on the Twitch stream, we've still got another one coming for you. Conch versus Kanayo coming next. And apparently, this was very specifically flexed to the last game of today. It was pre-recorded. So we have been told by Mr. Cards of the Heart himself that this is going to be an incredibly hype match. So if you are on Twitch, stay tuned for that.
Yeah, when I hear the word flex, I know it means like, maneuverability, but I thought of it as like Cards just wielding his iron tournament fist and like flexing. That's like, I'm just putting this match last just because I can, and none of you guys can do anything about it. Not that we would want to. But apparently, this matchup coming up, if you're live with us on Twitch, is just as exciting as the 19-something U.S. versus USSR Olympic hockey match where the U.S. won. Just as exciting as that, I am told. So, if you're watching with us live, you want to stick around. Conch is a very solid player, and Kanayo's been up and coming. We got some intrigue waiting in the wings for that final matchup of Weekend 3. So, you got anything else to leave with us, Smart, before we sign off?
Six should not be disappointed in his play today. That's what I want to leave off with. He and I had a lot of conversations, a lot of training, and he did well. But Cards was just on another level. And when that happens, you have to just shrug it off and say, "C'est la vie."
It's like losing to the Dodgers in baseball. They're just good. They're just too good for you. So, yeah, good stuff.
So,
yeah.
Anyway, enough of my memeing. Go, continue.
I was just gonna say, good stuff today so far. Good match from Six and Cards. If you're watching on YouTube, that's gonna be it. Hope you enjoyed the action. Please feel free to join our Discord if you want to, hang out with some other puzzle peeps. Maybe learn the speedrun for these games. It's, pretty simple. Not a lot of stress to learn. If you're watching live on Twitch, I think we've done the hyping enough, but just as a final reminder, stick with us, as apparently we have a very exciting pre-recorded matchup between Galloping Conch and Kanayo. And I have not heard anything else hyped up this more, like in the history of these tournaments. Like seriously, and Conch specifically requested that I do commentary on the next match, so maybe there's going to be some salt that requires just a proper salt channeler, such as myself. So glad that my skills are being put to use.
And I will not be commentating the next match. I will be heading out and enjoying my salad for dinner, and sitting on my recliner and watching this amazing match. But Stray Kids.
Well, I hope you enjoy that, Nicole. Thanks for sticking around for commentary. So,
no problem.
So for I Like Being Smart, for Restreamer, BB Forky, and all of our racers today, this is Tayman saying thanks for watching, everyone.